The Guardian has written this story in a biased way towards the Remain campaign. For example, in the title it states millions can only dream of escape in Brexit Britain. This article is written formally and uses a more sophisticated vocabulary, e.g. exasperate. This means that that its target audience is of a higher class, therefore as not as many people have access to the information in hand. The article is trying to sway the audience to the Remain side and make them believe that Brexit is bad for our country. For example, access to EU markets is at risk. Their bank senior staffs will go with them, and so will their tax payments, which is a significant chunk of government income. The Guardian's agenda in this article is to inform, but also to show problems associated with Brexit. This particular article is more biased. This is not as common among The Guardian, but has a few subtle hints and some exaggeration. However, overall, The Guardian aims to inform. The Sun newspaper's article is written through simple language to appeal to its target readers, and with a strong bias towards Brexit. The title of the article uses positive text towards Britain's pending exit from the EU and suggests that the Prime Minister is grasping the opportunity that leaving the EU presents. It also uses opportunities to be light-hearted with sentences such as, "For such a famously tight-lipped politician, she has just said a mouthful." The article is direct without going into depth. The Sun article is trying to make its readers believe that Theresa May, as Prime Minister, is going to successfully take Britain out of the EU. The article belittles those who were negative towards leaving the EU and those seeking to overturn the referendum. It continues to suggest that the EU itself is struggling and potentially at the point of collapse. The article therefore wants the readers to believe that the vote to leave was the correct decision. The Sun newspaper's agenda is to inform their readers of the positive aspects of Brexit. The Sun will believe that the majority of its readers voted to leave the EU, and these readers will want to feel positive for the future. The article does not provide a balanced account of the situation and instead shows a distinct bias towards Britain leaving the EU. The differences in the agenda of the two newspapers is their support towards the EU, with The Guardian against and The Sun for Brexit. Evidence for this is in The Guardian's heading of "Millions can only dream of escape in Brexit Britain," whereas The Sun is "After Brexit gloom, the sun is coming out." The difference between The Sun and The Guardian is that they're their target audience. The Guardian newspaper is aimed at a more educated class due to a wider vocabulary, whereas the Sun audience is more working class. The similarity of the papers is their agenda to inform their readers.